Chat. I didn't put the timer on. I forgot to put the timer on, and then I just started scrolling idly. Hi, chat. This is awkward. Anyways. Hold on. I gotta organize my desk a little bit. I still have the notebook on from the Keep Talking and Nobody Explode stream, which is hilarious. How you doing, Tex? Hope you're doing good. How you doing, Yushirov? I'm sorry, I can't read today. We got a big, girthy, meaty stream. I'm very excited. I've already played most of the games. I have played Mario Kart 2 off stream. And I did pre-order the Switch. I think I said this already, that I pre-ordered the Switch. And what I didn't tell you is that I took a day off work today. Scuff is mandatory? Of course it is. It always is. I got a couple things to go through. And why is VTube Studio not launching? That would be lovely if it could launch. There we go. I think it's launching now, question mark. Please launch. Thank you. If it crashes one more time, I'm just opening VideoTube. There we go. It works now, I think. Is it? It is. Is it? Anyways, we love Scuff. I gotta do the go in live tweet. Yeah, video for, like, I fuck with it. I fuck with it heavy. Alright, let me... Okay, let's get, like, did you get to play with the new VTube Studio update? No, I don't remember what that is. I do not remember what that is. Let's get Katamari's soundtrack. There we go. We love Katamari's soundtrack. Layers to items? Huh. Oh, that sounds cool. That actually sounds cool. I think I'm gonna use this model, and I'm just gonna color it in. So that's gonna take me a couple minutes to do, but we're gonna keep talking as I do. And let me just get my shit set up properly. I imagine a code that's both simultaneously in front and behind. That would make assets actually a lot more fun. Because I know that there's blankets that just come in, like, separate items as the front and the back. So that would actually be really nice. Yeah, I'm gonna color in my model, because it's in black and white, the Omori model. And we're just gonna chat for a bit. Let me just, before I get distracted again. Sorry, I gotta do the go in live tweet. And then, how add no, not picture, add a GIF. I love distractions. I love being overstimulated at the club. Oh, this is a stupid GIF. Yeah, that's a good GIF. There you go. Happy Switch 2 Day. Let's game for a long yet undisclosed amount of time. Yeah, I don't know how long stream's gonna be. I'm aiming for 24 hours. Guess what I pulled? Let me know. Let me know. If it's Cookie Run Kingdom, I will get to that in a bit. I will get to Cookie Run Kingdom in a bit. I did talk about it on Discord, and I will talk about it here. In just a sec. I'm gonna switch to. There we go. All right. Now I'm gonna color in my model, and we're gonna vibe for a bit. I just gotta get. Fuck! I gotta get my X codes up, dude. Na 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 damashi. Sorry, I'm very easily distracted. Pulled Burning Spice? Oh, hell yeah. Again, I will circle back to CRK. I will not forget about y'all. We'll circle back to it in a second, but this is a Nintendo stream. So I gotta talk about the Nintendo first because I'm gonna get distracted. So, what was I about to say? Oh, I needed to upload a picture in Discord so I can show you guys. So, we're going for a long stream today. Hopefully, I'm aiming for a 24-hour stream. That is my hope. Hold on. God damn it. Yeah, I'm very excited to stream all of the Nintendo Switch 2 games. All the Nintendo Switch 2 games. I'm very excited to stream Deltarune and Mario Kart World, and then also play other games. I'll be looking while I work. My compiling is finished, so it's just back to busy again. Dude, thank you for lurking. Enjoy. Good luck with work. I didn't send the picture. I'm gonna turn down the music for me a little bit. But yeah, I pre-ordered the Switch. I showed up to the store. I showed up to the store. So the sign up for the release day was, the time there was, 9 p.m. I show up at 8:50. There's people everywhere. People absolutely everywhere. Sorry. People everywhere. And, oh, what am I coloring? I'm coloring. I'm so locked in. So I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So yeah, I show up to the store at like 8:50 and there's already like a huge fucking line. There's already a big ass line. Huge fucking line. I know I'm cooked. I get there. And then I find out that it is a midnight release. And I showed up at 9 p.m. for the midnight release. And thus, I waited alone, mind you, for about 3 hours. Luckily, they provided us with water bottles and some ice cream sandwiches. It was very nice. And then eventually, you know, it became midnight. We got in. I was on 1% battery. And I had to show them my my proof of purchase. So I was like nervous. What if I get there and my phone fucking dies? I would cry in the middle of the fucking Nintendo store. I'm glad that didn't happen. How you doing, Coffee? I'm very glad that did not happen. Because that could have been a significantly worse night. I get the Switch. I find the nearest outlet at the fucking mall. I sit down and I open the box there. I put my phone in the charger and I open the box in the middle of the fucking mall. While, mind you, like, I want to say about 10 meters off where the rest of the line is. So unbelievably funny. But yeah, the console is wonderful. I've set up the dock. I've made sure it works. I do have my my grudges about the dock itself. I think the dock is a little unstable. If you have the Switch and you've docked it, I think you maybe know what I'm talking about. But from what I know, it's just... it's like... It's a little unstable. Which sucks. Hold on, sorry, I'm trying to find the layers of hair to color. But don't get me wrong, I'm in awe at the console. I love the console. It's great. The dock is a little flimsy. It's like a little bit flimsy. The USB-C adapter is good, but it's just like a little wobbly while inside the dock, which I don't know if I want that for my Switch when it's docked. So go off, I guess. Go off, Diva. Speaking of Diva, I watched the final episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 17. I'm willing to talk. I'm willing to tell my shit. How are you doing, Spencer? Meeting you at a slightly earlier hour of the night. Still very late, but an earlier hour, nonetheless. But yeah, I've unpacked everything. The magnets are spectacularly good. Something that they definitely should have, like, let us know more. That the magnets are, like, genuine. I feel like they did say the magnets were good, and I'm just, like, stupid and ignorant. That could be it. I could be ignorant. But yeah, it's a very good console. It feels very nice. It feels genuinely so good and so polished. I've played a couple games on there, and I'm gonna show you my findings. So far, my biggest finding, I've said this to Miss and Keith on Discord, Pokemon Scarlet runs so fucking good on this stupid fucking console. It runs how it should have. It runs how it always should have. And I personally think that that is wonderful. Hold on. I'm tilting my VTuber head so I can color in the sides of the hair. But yeah, genuinely love the console. It's doing great. I did finish Chapter 2 of Deltarune on the last Deltarune stream, I believe. Now, for the eagle-eyed viewers, I did make a second save file for Snowgrave. However, in my stupidity, I forgot that Snowgrave requires you to fight Spamton Neo, and I don't know if you know this about me, but I am a huge pussy. So I've not beat him yet. If it is required to, if there's other routes, and obviously keep this spoiler free, but if there are additional routes, shit. Sorry. If there are additional routes in chapters 3 and 4 that require you to have completed Snowgrave, I may be fucked. I may be cooked, it may be over. How did the transfer of games work? Digital. So, I brought... I did the, sorry, hold on. Trying to find a specific... There we go. 576 is what I needed. Sorry. So what I did is I got both consoles. They both have to be plugged into the charger. I feel like that's one of the more important things, is it has to be connected to the charger, both the consoles. So I had them on two different corners of the room, just sort of pulling at strings, trying to get this to work. And you just have to, there's a lot of QR scanning. This is what it was. It was a lot of QRs. Hold on, where's the ear? There's the ear. Sorry. Yeah, there was a lot of QR scanning involved. Eventually I got it. I reset my old Switch so that I can resell it. And yeah, like, bitch is gone. And yeah, and then I just started gaming. I will say, and I think this may just be a personal thing. An actual skill issue, as they say in the business. Thank you for the lurk, Spencer. Appreciate it. It could be a skill issue on my end. That the internet was incredibly slow when downloading Mario Kart World. And so, as a result, my console, like, the fan was going crazy. So I just chose to dock it, because it felt easier. Oh, I didn't, did I? Oh, I did do that side of the face. Okay. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good model-wise. Chat, we're in color this time. Check me out. Hold on. Wrong PNG tuber model. There we go. There's you guys. And then I'm gonna swap my screens back so that I can get YouTube Studio in here. There we go. And I'm wearing red because it's Nintendo Switch 2 Day. Happy Nintendo Switch 2 Day. I also wanted to show you something. There were 2 of you. Yeah, that's too many. I gotta turn on the air conditioning. Holy hell. My legs are sore from standing in line that long. I've never, like, waited for the release like that in my life. That was dedication I've never shown in my life before. So that's an interesting little experience for me. But yeah, I showed up there, as I said, my experience with the pre-order. I pre-ordered my Switch on May. Sorry, I ordered my Switch April 15th. Was when I did the pre-order. I show up, and it's in a mall. The Nintendo store is in a mall. And I show up, and there's already a line going to the other side of the floor. That was fucking crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. And then we waited in line for 4-ish hours. Finally get in, finally get my Switch, sit there, charge my phone for 20 minutes, call a taxi for like a 30-kilometer drive, I believe. Which, not one of my best financial decisions. But there were no buses, and this was out of town, and I finished there at like 12:50 in the morning. I wanted to get a picture off Discord. And so yeah, I get there, I take the Switch, and I go, and it only took me 4 hours. I show up at around 1:50, and nothing ended because I still had to set up the Switch. I couldn't, and I didn't want to do that at the mall because I wanted it to be a little bit more significant for me. Hold on. Sorry. That's the picture downloaded. I can close Discord now. Was it all worth it? Yes. I'm gonna chill here. Twitch is glitching. So fucking tired because of work. No worries. No worries. Okay, I'm gonna show you. So, I waited 4 hours for the Nintendo Switch 2, and all I got was the stupid water bottle and 2 rubber bracelets. I actually had 3, and then I gave one of the... Oh, sorry. Scroll wheel. I actually had 3, but I gave the 3rd one to someone else waiting at the line because I felt really kind that day and my ego was off the roof. I also had just a really good day at work yesterday, so I was already running off fumes. And so they asked me like, oh, where'd you get the bracelet from? And I'm like, oh yeah, some guys, like some of the employees were handing them out while we were waiting in line. And I'm just there wearing 3 bracelets on one hand. I'm like, oh, do you want one? And they were like, yeah, sure, thank you. And I'm like, I did something nice today. I'm probably gonna give the 3rd one to my friend who is abroad and was supposed to come with me. And I had a last-minute flight. Had an actual last-minute flight. That's insane to me. Hold on. What picture is this? It's not displaying a picture. So, as I said, I waited 4 hours